over there playing peanuts.
You mentioned the thing about some people might think you're just a crowd work comic if they saw your social media. That's how I first saw you, was just a really funny crowd work.
Nice turtleneck. You look like you're about to fuck me while you create an app. I don't know what to do right now, bro. You look like Steve Handjobs, bro. You got you got the holes in the knees like you've been there, bro.
I feel like crowd work, everyone wants to burn it or upload crowd work because it's not burning any material, because it's like not necessarily prepared, or it'll never happen again, like you said. But also there's something about the authenticity of crowd work. It's the same reason that podcast clips, I think, go viral more than written stand-up clips nowadays, is because you know that wasn't written, you know that just happened in the moment. And for people in the audience, there's tricks and there's things that you can do to get good at crowd work, but for the average person in the audience, like, it's so impressive, and it almost feels like a magic trick to watch you like learn someone's job, and then as they're saying it, already have a joke about that job coming back at them, or the city that they're from, or like a weird developing situation in the crowd that you're going back to. Like, those clips just are more enjoyable, I think, for online than a setup and a punch.
Yeah, I think you're totally right. There's something about you too that just jumps off the screen, because like you said, there are tricks for crowd work. I personally, maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I'm using any of them. Like, I think my best moments are something just happens, and in the moment I just like feel something, and there's like a little extra twinkle in your eye when something clicks, and I'm experiencing a joke for the first time, just as the person in the audience is, just as the person on the phone is. Like, we're truly sharing this moment. Whereas well-written stand-up is, I think, it's a higher art form. It's more interesting, especially if you're sitting for an hour. You want to know what someone thinks about something that they've worked on, that's been tested, and it's, hopefully you're giving someone something more thoughtful with that. But with crowd work, it's just like, whoa, what's happening? It is an authentic moment, and I think authenticity will always win online beyond anything else. Like, and if you can just live in, like, I honestly think about that. It almost makes it seem like these days you need to actually be almost an authentic person, like through and through your life, or else the internet will find out about something that you've done or lied about, and then fucking hate you and tear you apart no matter what. Like, I feel like you need to be authentic on screen and in your life all the time now. Yeah,
that's a good point. Do you remember the first time you ever did crowd work? Because I assume very first few times going up, you definitely had some things written that you were going to say, because it's very nerve-wracking getting up for the first few times. And crowd work as a beginner comic seems so intimidating, because the number one thing is I don't want to have nothing to say. It's almost like doing a podcast for the first time. It's with someone that you just met. Like, right now, it's like, all I want is that we get through this, it's fun, and that there's no time where for 2 minutes I wasn't just sitting here blushing like I have nothing to say. So like, do you remember the first time ever trying crowd work?
Dude, I actually don't, because I don't remember ever trying to do it. Like, it was always just it was always a reactive thing. So I think it was it was mostly like doing shitty shows, and then being halfway through this like really long, pedantic, overwritten bit, and just like fucking panicking and being like, this is not gonna work, and then just like having to be like, what the fuck's going on with you? Or like someone drops a glass in the audience, and I'm like, oh, thank God I have something to react. It was always like more reactive than trying to go out and seek it out.